Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I just want to give a quick one as I am driving home from work this evening. I wanted to make just this video as a follow-up. There was something I saw that this popular blogger Summer Ako wrote sometime a video that she made, and honestly speaking, whatever she said on that video was exactly my line of thought. And I saw that video, and I said I was going to follow up on that, and that is something that has to do with this man, Apostle Johnson. What is that man again? Suleman, or whatever he calls his name. That's guy that I still don't understand why he's still parading freely the street of Nigeria. I don't know. Anyway, what do you expect in a country where there is no law, where there is no no rule of law, and everybody does whatever they have or they want? As long as they have a little change in their pocket, they can do whatever they want to do. Anyway, that is the story for another day. So for everybody that is following the news and the things that are trending in Nigeria, you will understand that that man has been in the news for a very long time, and recently he was also in the news, or he's been in the news. I don't think that news has actually died down. You know, when they were talking about him and his escapades, it's always him where he's there with women. Always with women. Oh my God. Like, I don't know. People say, I saw the list of all these women that were mentioned with him. Honestly speaking, first of all, the list was so long. The first question I asked myself is, okay, let's just assume that this man actually did whatever they said he did with these ladies. For God's sake, where did he get the strength to do all these things? And another thing is that, honestly, I don't want to say it, but you know, there's some certain things you hear, you want to know, like, irrespective of the fact that that man has always been in the news, and irrespective of the fact that the person who actually brought out the news, that's Gist Lover, he has been, he or she, because at this point that person is not known. Nobody knows if he's a lady or a man, but from every indication, from some hints I'm getting there, saying he might be a man, but I don't know, he's masked, kind of, nobody knows who he is. So he's reputable for bringing out news that are somehow somewhat authentic, because over the times we've seen that sometimes he brings up something and people doubt it, and after a while it turns out to be true. So to a great extent, people believe that most of the things he says are true. So when I saw the list that this man brought out, that this blogger brought out about this, all the actresses that this man has been doing his bedroom maneuvers with, you know, some of the names there, I might say, okay, it's possible, but there are few that I honestly, irrespective of the fact that I don't know I cannot really tell their personal life that much, I find it very hard to believe that such people, because some people that I see, even from afar, I presume that they have some integrity. I don't want to believe that people like that are part of the whole thing that is going on. Unfortunately, it might be that most of them happens to be, you know, happen to have found themselves entangled with that man in one way or the other, and then people have presumed that maybe they are sleeping. And that's a topic for another day, because it's always important for people to understand that when you find yourself in a certain group, it's very difficult for you to separate yourself from what that group is known for. That's a discussion for another day. So, man, but the thing that I wanted to talk about, that I'm actually following up on this, is one of the ladies that was mentioned in that particular saga is this lady Georgina Onuoha. I used to know the Georgina Onuoha a very long time ago. I know she's been acting for a while. Then I think after some time I didn't hear much about her again, and then somehow I know actually there was one time I actually got to see her in the US. I live in the US. I got to see her. So I think she's in the US now, you know. Like I think she's in the US now. If she's maybe traveling from US to Nigeria to go to some movies. I don't know, but recently I've not seen her in any movie. If there's any recent movie that she's in, I've not seen her. Now, the thing that prompted me to make this comment, like I said, is actually to follow up on something that I saw that she said with regards to this Johnson Suleman, because she's one of the people that were mentioned in that Apostle Johnson Suleman's story or saga, or whatever we may call it. And then she began to make some things, you know. And then one thing I saw that was striking from what the comment that she made was that I think there was a certain time that she was making comment when one girl, the first girl that actually brought this thing about this man's escapades with the opposite sex and everything, that he's all this constant bedroom dance with ladies, this Stephanie Otobo. So I remember when that lady came out, this Georgina Onuoha actually, you know, lashed that lady, was trying to defend Apostle Johnson Suleman and everything that has to do with it. And then fast forward to this point, her name has been also mentioned as one of the people that this Apostle Johnson Suleman is actually sleeping with. And then the comment that she made that, you know, that was talked about that I want to follow up is actually the comment, the issue about the fact that she is trying to stick her neck, so to say, to defend Apostle Johnson Suleman. Despite the fact that in her write-up she said that she does not know anything about this man's personal life, yet she is ready to defend him. Why? Because the man has been nice to her. And that brings me to say that one of the problems that we have in this life is when people do things out of convenience. A lot of people do things out of convenience. You see people engage in friendship out of convenience. People get married out of convenience. People support some things that human beings are not supposed to support, you know, endorse things people are not supposed to endorse because it is convenient for them. And that brings me to say that it's actually true that, you know, an average human being is selfish in the way they think. Because if Georgina Onuoha can comfortably, boldly tell the world that the reason why she is defending, or she was defending and still defending Apostle Johnson Suleman, was because the man has been generous to her, then it makes us begin to question the integrity of what people say most times and what people do most times. It boils down to what I'm saying, that people do things because it is convenient for them. As long as they are getting something from there, it is okay with them. And we can see this across the board with different aspects of our life. Imagine, like, for instance, in the political arena in Nigeria, when you see people, majority of people you see that support one candidate or the other, it is because of what they are personally getting from them. Even though they know very well that whatever policies that such politician has is not favorable to the general masses, but as long as they personally are getting from whatever that individual is doing, they don't care. And that is the reason why our society, when I say our society, I mean the Nigerian society. I am a Nigerian, and it pains me that this is the kind of mentality that a lot of people in Nigeria has. As long as they are getting something, as long as something is favorable to them, they do not care about the rest of the world. They do not care about the rest of the people. There are some people who do not have the privilege to go to where other people are going, but because you're able to go to that place, get whatever you get, as long as your own stomach is being fed, you don't care. Nobody cares about who is hungry and who is being disfavored, or who is being displeased, or who is, you know, marginalized based on, you know, that particular policy or whatever you may call it. This was something that this lady Georgina Onuoha has displayed, you know, without any iota of doubt. She makes it very clear to us that people like her are the kind of people that put our country, Nigeria, in the mess that country is now, where an average person is only interested in what they get. As long as they are getting something from somebody, as long as they are getting something from a system, it does not matter who is being hurt. They don't care. As long as something is going into their pocket, every other person can go and buy it. They don't care. Every other person can jump into the lagoon. They don't care. They are getting something. I am getting something. I am enjoying whatever I'm enjoying from this person. Whether every other person is hungry, whether every other person is living or not living, they just don't care. You see, that's the point. That is one of the problems that we have as a society in Nigeria. To think that lady will come shamelessly, because this is somebody that I've followed most of the things, most of the things that she has been doing and been writing about. She sounds like somebody who is out for to fight for equality, to fight for people's rights, to fight for justice and everything. And for her to make that comment, it actually zeroed every credibility that I have for her. And it makes me to also ask the question. She said that Apostle Suleman has been very generous to her, and for that reason, she can support the man for every nonsense the man is doing. And the question I asked myself, what business exactly did you transact with the man that he was that generous to you? Because the last time I checked, you're in the US, doing your job or whatever you're doing. So what did that man do for you that will make you think that it is okay for him to go about and engage in all the escapades that he's engaging in, and then you think you can stick your neck for him? And the same thing I also ask about the likes of the wife of Apostle Suleman, probably because of the 3 private jets that the man boasted some time ago that he has, everything that she's getting, the money that is coming into her pocket. That is why everything that is being said about this man, the wife is saying nothing about it. And she, once in a while, you see her come out and defend this man. And that boils down to what I'm saying, that our society is messed up because people live a life of convenience. Selfishness has become the order of the day. Nobody cares about who is living. Nobody cares about who is dying. Nobody cares about who is hurt. As long as I'm getting fed, as long as I'm doing good, as long as I'm getting something from the system can get messed up. Nobody seems to care. It is a shame. It is appalling. It is wrong. It is very, very wrong. It is very shameful. It's something that is detestable for us as a people to keep thinking like this. And you ask yourself, if we keep having this kind of mentality, how do we move on from here? How do we move on? Anyway, that is just what I have to say. Whatever is your thought, you can do well to leave it at the comment section. With this, I'll say thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.